Okay, so today we're going to talk about implementing the science of reading. I have some different activities today that are going to benefit your students in their reading. My first activity is fluency passage. They also have comprehension questions as well. So I have a resource that has a reading passage for students. They're based on their grade levels, and they also don't tell you what grade level that is, so students aren't feeling bad if they're reading at a second grade level, if they're at a third grade, or if they're at a fourth grade. They don't tell you what reading level they're at. So this activity, you have kids read the passages out loud. Students are following along as they are reading out loud. Something that's great to do if you're going to do these in partners is to give the passages to the kids beforehand, have them circle words that they don't know and tell them those words so that when their partner is reading, they already know whether that word is incorrect or correct, and they're not just making a guess on it. And then this is a great partner thing to do. If you have super duper low kids, this might be something that you sit there and do. Personally, I would do this as like a center, like a rotation. Try to find something else in your classroom that is very quiet for the other kids to do, so that while they are reading, each one can hear each other. My next thing is technology in school. In our school, we use programs called Accelerated Reader, which assesses their reading level. It's a great program. And then language and literacy. This program works on reading, language arts, and writing in our programs. And this is something that you should be using 2 to 3 times a week, if not every day. My next activity is vocab, and I would argue that vocab is probably the biggest skill that students need to understand, because if they don't understand it, science, math, and social studies is going to be hard with them. I would really say any vocab activity is really beneficial, but one that I like is doing interactive notebooks, and then also building in sentences into those. It really helps the kids understand what the meaning of the word is. It's really good to do those in collaboration with other kids, because sometimes students do have trouble making those sentences. If you look at this resource, they get their vocabulary words. You can also draw a picture. You can also write a sentence as well. So I think that's a great activity as well to do with the kids. For my kids that do end up finishing work pretty fast, or are a little bit higher achievers than the other students in my classroom, I have a wind undo wall, and it's a wall that has early finisher work, usually color by product, just different activities to keep them engaged and keep them working on skills that they've already mastered. Sometimes I put challenging activities for my learners that are a little bit higher. Normally the lower students don't really grab stuff they don't understand, so I've never really had a problem with putting higher stuff in there. I don't put a ton, but every once in a while I do like to put in maybe a 5th grade worksheet or a 6th grade worksheet to really push my kids and get them a little bit outside of their comfort zone in 4th grade and challenge them. These are my state standards that are related to reading fluency and comprehension, as well as vocab. And these are my references as well. Thank you so much.